All right, now we have some ideas to work with. We have 7 tracks, 7 different ideas, and let's start mixing. Now we can access mix mode 2 different ways. Momentary, by holding the button down and adjusting our mix. Okay, when I let go, we go back to where we started. If I actually push mix, it's going to stay for us. From here, we can access pans as well. So however we want to pan this, again, if I want to reset a parameter, hold delete, touch the encoder, and it's reset. We can also click mix again, and now we have the track mix view. So this is only what's happening on the selected track. Okay, just click it again, go back and forth. Now, let's talk about sends. I'm gonna hit add a track. Let's go down to return track. And let's add actually a third-party device. All the way down to Valhalla room load. So now we have a return A, which corresponds to a send A. Now we can send whatever we want to that return. If I hit device, we can adjust the parameters that I've set up for that third-party plugin. I can do that all day long and create a ton of returns. So that is mixing individual tracks. But what about mixing a drum rack within itself? Very easy. Click that bottom display button again. I can unfold that drum rack. Now I can use my arrow key to scroll around that drum rack. And if I hit the mix button, I can now mix all of those different tracks, or all of those different pads, within the drum rack. I can do pans and so on. Sends, all that fun stuff. Now, you may be saying, well, if I want to get from pad 1 all the way to pad 16 or pad 64, that's quite cumbersome, and I agree. Easy way to do it, select, hit a pad, and we're going to jump to it up at the top in the display here. When I'm done mixing this drum rack, select first pad, go back over one, close up the drum rack. Now I've been doing it pretty much the whole time, but I just want to go over mute. I can mute tracks, I can mute pads within the drum rack, solo, same thing, solo tracks, solo pads in the drum rack. We can then go over to the master track. We can adjust its level and its panning. If we hit device, we'll see that there are no devices on it. I'm going to add a device. Let's go to an audio effects rack. Let's go to a mastering preset. Let's just do a full chain mastering. Load. Okay. I can adjust the 8 most usable parameters on that audio effect rack, and these are macros. So if we look at the software, we have 8 macros. That's what corresponds to these 8 parameters on push. If I want more control, I can go into edit mode, and now I can look at all of those different devices within that audio effect rack and fine-tune them however I want. EQ8. If I want to go in past the 8 most used features on EQ8, hit again, I'm in edit mode again. So I can go deeper and deeper into these different devices. I have my different pages, go back out, and go back out. So that's mixing with push. Very simple, very straightforward, very easy to do. In the next video, let's take a look at automation.